pick to win the whole thing?
My pick to win it.
That's a good question.
Let me think about that.
Wow. I don't know who's playing.
Let me look at the list.
I cannot pick myself? That's not fair.
Well, if I can't pick myself, I guess nobody's going to win it.
I'll go out on a limb. I'll pick Chris Ferguson to repeat.
Chris Ferguson has no chance.
Whoever gets lucky. My pick to win this tournament? Pass.
If I had to pick one player to win it all, I'd pick Phil Hellmuth.
Kenny Tran.
Wow.
Scudding win, baby.
Daniel Negreanu.
Eric Lindgren.
Bertrand Grospellier. He's on a pretty big roll right now.
Andy Block.
Lauren Green.
I'll go with Phil Ivey.
I guess I'm going to go with Phil Ivey.
I'll probably pick Phil Ivey.
My pick is Phil Ivey.
Tough to beat.
Phil Ivey.
I guess I'll go with Phil Ivey.
I hate to say it, but Phil Ivey.
All right, Ali, who you picking?
It's a toss-up, Craig. Realistically, it's either going to be Pass or Lauren Green.
Two solid picks for you. Well, the player consensus, Phil Ivey is down 4-1 in chips. He's got Jack 7 suited. He goes all in, 16,400. Vanessa with Ace 4.
This is a tricky spot for her. You don't want to double Phil up and let him right back into the match. Worried she might be dominated, Vanessa will make the laydown and wait for a better spot.
While many of Phil Ivey's peers have their eyes on him to win the 2009 heads-up title, Phil Ivey has eyes on everyone else. Earlier, Ivey alongside Gus Hansen intently scouting the field to see how the tournament is unfolding, and perhaps checking in to see how their own brackets are holding up.
What else are you going to do once March Madness is over? This is the other bracket during the year.
Ivey staring down, waiting for the cards. His Queen Deuce suited compliments of the GoDaddy heads-up pocket cam. Vanessa with Queen 7 suited. She limps in on the button.
Blinds have gone up to 1,500 and 3,000, which is not good news for Ivey's stack. He's got less than 7 big blinds.
After Ivey checks, Vanessa pairs her 7 on the flop. Ivey pairs his deuce and bets 3,000. Vanessa puts Phil all in.
Phil lays it down.
Phil lays it down again.
Every little bet like that is a big hurt to Phil's stack.
Let's send it down to Leanne.
All right, Phil, 2 down, 4 to go. Do you think you can win this thing again?
I mean, you know, that's not what you think about. You just think about the next match. I know that I drew Durr, which the world wanted us to play again.
I mean, are you looking for redemption?
I mean, redemption. I mean, there's nothing I could have done last year. I mean, I think that I got all my money in the best possible position, and I think Durr is an amazingly talented player, and he's proven it over the last few years. But and because of that, I think he'll use a little more creativity in the match. Should be a good match.
All right. Well, good luck against Tom.
Thanks a lot.
A kinder, gentler Phil Hellmuth.
I don't like it.
Phil Ivey with Ace 10. He goes all in. Vanessa calls with Ace Deuce.
Phil's feeling like for once he's got the best of it.
Over a 5-1 chip lead for Vanessa.
Been a rough day for Ivey so far. He could really use a double up.
Inside straight draw for Phil on the flop.
His Ace 10 is still good.
6 of spades on the turn.
All Ivey needs to do is dodge a deuce here. A 3 or 6 would chop the pot.
Exclamation point. Ivey pairs his 10 on the river and doubles up.
Still an uphill climb, though.
Nice hand.
As Ivey attempts to fight his way back into the match against Russo, we move over to an all-in and call between Gabe Kaplan and John Juanda. Juanda's King-8 holding the lead against Kaplan's 9-4 offsuit.
Not a premium holding, but a short stack Gabe didn't have much choice.
Juanda pairs his king on the flop.
Now you need like a jack or 10.
Jack 10.
The old 3%er for Gabe.
Deuce on the turn means Kaplan's drawing dead. John Juanda making it in the round of 16. We'll be back with more from the National Heads Up Poker Championship after these messages.